Now to the weather impact on this Friday night. We've got Friday night football. We've got people going out, enjoying a night on the town. And Rob, it's a beautiful evening as we look live over downtown Indy right now, huh?
It is. I don't know if you were able to tell it today, but the humidity did come up just a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. And it felt a little bit warmer out there today. A couple of results of that. One is that we had some showers pop up this afternoon. So we've actually been using the radar, which is not something we've been using a lot of over the last several days. It's also going to keep us from getting so cool overnight. So temperatures are going to stay pretty mild. Let's go to the radar and show you what to expect. Really through the next several hours or so, it's a winding down kind of a situation as we see some of the scattered showers and storms. There are a couple that have peaked back up here and there, especially west of Indy. But overall, this is a trend that is expected to diminish over time. A lot of these are feeding off of the heating of the day, and to be honest, we're losing a lot of the heating of the day, even though it's still pretty mild out there. We'll keep our eye on these. Most of the intense showers have been farther to the west, really right along the Illinois-Indiana line. There were a couple farther to the south, but we're really starting to see that coverage dissipate a bit. The temperatures have been warm, mid to upper 80s in a few spots. We even had a 90-degree temperature in Terre Haute earlier for early October. Unheard of. We're talking about approaching record-breaking temperatures, but not breaking any records today. That may be about to change, though. We've also got a little bit of that moisture trying to move in. Dew points, great measure of the amount of moisture in the atmosphere. We've been in the 50s and 40s for the last few days. Some of these 60s started to creep in, and that made it feel just a little bit more humid. It's also likely going to be your overnight low temperature for tonight. So this evening, most of you, especially in the metro, will not have showers and storms to deal with. That's the current thinking. Although if we get the southwest wind to continue, it may bring a little bit more moisture in, but after the heating of the day really dies down, we expect the radar to be fairly quiet for the overnight and even into tomorrow. 88 for your high temperature for tomorrow. That as well is not a record, but that may change once we look to Sunday. The record high for Sunday is 87. We're forecasting 88. We haven't broken a lot of daily records this summer, and even really over the last month and a half or so, I don't think we've broken any records, but a lot of sunshine tomorrow and heading into this later part of the season, into early October as we approach mid-October, the record high temperatures do start to ease down a bit. So finally, they're getting into that record territory. Colts forecast, it's going to be a hot one that day. Temperatures into the 80s, but plenty of sunshine expected. This same pattern will continue all the way through about Monday or so. And then Tuesday, a rain chance finally in our forecast. About a 70% chance we'll see some scattered showers. May not be a lot of rain, but the chance is looking pretty good that we'll see some rain, and that will take these temperatures and it will ease them down a bit. Maybe not quite as cool as we were thinking, because the temperature is not going to get into the 60s for daytime highs. I still think we'll reach 70 each and every day. Overnight lows, though, will still be on the cooler side. Instead of 50s, how about some 40s for your overnight lows? When we get into this time frame of the year, into October, it's cold fronts that come through and then just slowly start chipping away at that warmer air.
I remember.
We're starting out with some really warm air. Cold front will arrive on Tuesday.
Okay.
Because usually it snaps and
Yes.
you're like, oh, you're bracing yourself and
It's
you're
dramatic.
like trying to find your coat real quick and
It's
running
coming.
from the car to the building. Okay, I'm having
Glad you
flashbacks.
got a chance to check out the radar. Make sure it works again.
It's still working. Yes,
been a while.
it's been a while. Yeah, I had to dust it off a bit.
Okay.
Good.
Thank you,
Good,
Rob.
good, good.